However, there were 4 million people visiting the peninsula every year. If they hadn't actually read the book, Cannery Row, they'd at least heard of it. Merchants had got the idea from Ghirardelli Square that they renovated these old canneries, warehouses, and reducing plants into shops and restaurants for tourists. They'd be able to make a buck. Now this is a little bit more touristy than Carmel, but you know, what the heck, you're a tourist, so you have to get a t-shirt or a coffee mug for the people taking care of your dog. You might find it here. There are eye shops as well as, you know, there's art galleries and antique stores, boutiques. If you're a real serious shopper, there's an outlet center about a block from where I'm letting you out. I can point you in the direction of that, where they have Anne Klein, Caroletto, Van Heusen, Reebok, Rockport, Izod, etc. Also, if there's any golfers here or the spouse of a golfer, the Pebble Beach Pro Shop has a branch store here. They sell golf shirts, sweaters, balls, towels, caps, hats with the official Pebble Beach logo. It's directly here to the right underneath the green awning. They also have discontinued items that they don't have at the actual pro shop that are on sale, so you can get a deal there. Now the book Cannery Row is basically a collection of anecdotal tales of Steinbeck's friends. Basically true stories, perhaps exaggerated, names are changed to predict the guilty. The main character of the book was Ed Ricketts, who was known locally as Doc, even though he just had a bachelor's degree from the University of Chicago. He had come out here just after World War I with a friend and started the Pacific Biological Laboratories, which eventually ended up in the little wooden building coming up on the right, 800. Doesn't look like much now. For years it was a club where professional people sit around, drink beer, and philosophize. But this is the whole reason. This is a tourist attraction now. The city's taking it over. They plan to renovate it, open it up to the public. Although these cannery shacks above us to the left took them about 5 or 6 years to fix up after they were moved to that location. Now ahead of us is the aquarium, one of the finest in the world. It was a cannery that went out of business in, I believe, 72. They donated land to Stanford University. Now, Stanford had a marine biologist and an oceanographer who happened to be the daughters of David Packard, Hewlett-Packard Computers, and their colleagues approached them and said, well, if your daddy spent the money to renovate the building, it becomes, as it turned it into an aquarium, it becomes self-supporting. And Mr. and Mrs. Packard spent $40 million out of their back.